Hi pretties, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Tanya and I film all kinds of pink girly beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos on this channel. If that's something you're into, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and push bell notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. For today's video, how do I even find words? I'm going to be showing you guys how to use your makeup brushes, and obviously the makeup brushes we are using is going to be my new brush set, my new brush collection with SLMISSGLAM Beauty. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is my dream brush set. I'm gonna get into all the tea and everything. I'm gonna tell you guys how I came up with like the different brushes, why I did, what the uses are for them. This is a very versatile brush set. If you're new and you're just clicking on this and you want to learn how to use some makeup brushes, I'm here to tell you that even if you don't have this brush set, you will still want to watch this video. You're here just to know how to use the makeup brushes. I'm gonna put a timestamp right here so you can just like skip right through that, because we are going to go in and do an unboxing of my makeup brushes, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the process of making them and stuff. So if that's not what you want to see, you just want to see like, how do I use these brushes, girl? Timestamp right here. I'm from a background of makeup artistry. I was a makeup artist before I was a YouTuber, and then I was a makeup artist while being a YouTuber all these years. I still did makeup clients up until January of this year before I moved. And so when I came up with this brush set, I had makeup artistry in mind. You guys know I love pink. I love having pink makeup brushes. I love doing my makeup with my pink makeup brushes. And so when I was coming up with this brush set, what I had in mind were makeup brushes that were not necessarily pink, but I would love for them to be pink. Like brushes that they were essentials, must-haves, but they only are like pro brushes, like MAC brushes that I really like, or like Morphe ones that never came in a pink set, you know, stuff like that. And then also there's a brush set that I really loved that they discontinued that was pink, and I did a couple of the brushes inspired by that brush set that is no longer available. Basically, these are brushes that I love and adore, that I use on myself, that I use on clients. That's kind of how I came up with my brush set. If you're just looking to see how to use your makeup brushes, you might have similar brushes in your collection. They may not be pink, but if you want them in pink, sis, go get them, because they are up for sale today. The link is going to be down below. It's going to be in a pinned comment in the comment section, also in the description box, and I do have 20% off to give you guys for my makeup brushes. So the code will be overlaying right here. It's just my name with 20 at the end, Tanya 20. I understand my name is spelled a little bit different, so yeah, I'll spell it out for you guys on the screen right here. It's pronounced like Tanya or Tanya, if you will, whatever is easier for you to say. The very first thing I'm going to do is give you guys the unboxing experience of the brushes. The unboxing experience, don't we all love to see an unboxing? So if you plan on ordering my brushes, I'm going to show you guys a little unboxing, what you're gonna get, all that good stuff, and then we're gonna get into me talking about each brush, and I'm going to be doing my makeup to show you guys and demonstrate how I would use each brush. When it arrives, you're gonna get a really pretty pink box, because it wouldn't be me if it wasn't a pretty pink box. SLMISSGLAM Beauty on the front. On the back it has my name, Thaniasofficial. And this box is just the perfect pink. It's the prettiest pink. So we take off this right here. I love that the box comes protected with this plastic so that your box doesn't get messed up in the mail. Take it off and we get this gorgeous box. This is how it looks without the plastic over it. And then it opens up like this. And we get beautiful tissue paper. I'm telling you guys, unboxing this feels luxurious. It feels like I'm unboxing a bag because of the tissue. It comes with a dust bag. Like, can we not? To go ahead and take the tissue off, and then you get this, and this is a dust bag. This is the prettiest colored dust bag. It's a satin, like pink nude champagne, and I repurpose these dust bags to put my hair extensions in, or to put things that I don't want to get dusty in here. I put away even like hair accessories in these, or like when I travel I put my shoes in these. Having these dust bags is just nice. I keep all my dust bags. So yeah, you open it up and you see my makeup case. So my brush set comes with a makeup bag, so you can store the brushes if you're traveling, or you can just use it as a makeup bag Let me take it out and show you guys. So this is the little makeup bag you get with the brushes. I was thinking about the case I wanted for my brushes. I wanted it to feel luxurious, so basically wanted something that resembled a Chanel makeup case. So that's what this is inspired by, and it is the most perfect nude baby pink. Like, even if you're not a pink girly, you will like this. Like, I feel like this is still so cute to have like as your makeup brushes and like your makeup bag. So it does come with the tag here. Everything is cruelty free and vegan. Guys, I have to show you guys this detail. So the zipper pulls come with the little plastic over them, like a luxury bag. Can we not? Can we not? It has SLMISSGLAM here at the front, and then it has my name here at the top. When you open the makeup case, you get just a nice big open compartment, and we get this section up at the top where you could put your makeup brushes. Almost forgot to mention this part up here. It has this plastic covering, so it will keep your makeup case from getting dirty. This is super easy to wipe makeup off of. And then we get the actual brush set, which looks like this little, I don't know, a lot of you guys tell me I have an ASMR voice, so I'm like, maybe I should like do little ASMR moments. I don't know, you guys tell me down below. I'm going to go ahead and open them. I'm just going to show you guys how protected they arrive. So they come protected like this. So we have a little brush guard like this, and then we have the little plastic covering for the bottom. I'm showing you guys the biggest brush because it's the easiest to just kind of show you. This is the style I came up with. FYI, these are my exact wedding colors, and so that's why I went with these colors. I wanted to have something a little bit edgy to my brush set, just to kind of define my personality. I feel like I'm very girly, but I'm kind of like edgy. I'm kind of like really out there. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, blunt. Like, I'm a little bit passionate. Like, when I speak, I'm super passionate. I call it edgy. I don't know what it's called. A little spicy. I'm a little spicy mommy hot tamale, you know. I'm Mexican, so the Latina in me just kind of comes out. And I wanted something to resemble my edginess, my spiciness, and that's why I came up with the pointed end to the brush. I feel like that gives it a little bit of an edgy touch. Of course, we had to do pink and gold. Like, are you guys even surprised? Are you even surprised? If you've been here long enough, you know, like, that this is my jam right here. Pink, this pink and this gold, like my favorite combination. On the handle, you can see my name here. On the back of the handle, you get the name of the brush and what you can use it for. Although I will say these are very, very, very versatile brushes. So style names of the brushes have like TG01, TG02, and the TG stands for my name, which is Tania Gonzalez or Tania Gonzalez. And that's the cutest detail. Like, I love that so much. Fun fact, if you like my makeup today, we're kind of gonna be doing this look today. So yeah, hopefully this is also like a little tutorial in a way, like a little bit. So if you like this look, you're kind of gonna get that as well in this video. Okay, let's get started on how to use your makeup brushes. The set, we get 5 face brushes, or larger brushes, I guess. Okay, these are face brushes, right? These 5. Also get what you would consider like eye brushes or small brushes. So we get 5 small brushes, so, or eye brushes like this. So you have a set of 10 brushes. My main goal when creating this brush set was like no brush left behind type of motto. Definitely wanted to come up with brushes that were very versatile, very just brushes that are essentials. At least I guess to me they're essentials. Whether they'll be for you or not, I guess that's for you to find out, hopefully in this video. But I do think that these brushes, like, they will do a full face. Like, you don't need anything else really. I try to do this in like the order that I did my makeup, not necessarily like the order of the brush names. You guys will see each brush individually from TG01 to TG10. Very first brush I want to talk about is definitely my foundation brush. This is the Pro Foundation TG04, and this brush, you guys, it is the perfect foundation brush. It is very dense but flexible at the same time. I wanted this to be rounded rather than like a flat edge or like any sharp edges, because I feel like rounded brushes, they get around the face well. You can like go over your eyebrows really easily. You can get in the crevices of your nose fairly easy. If you're in a hurry and you're gonna do like a one brush type thing and go, you can blend everything just with this brush. It fits nicely in like the hollows of your cheeks. It fits nicely underneath the eyes. I just think a rounded foundation brush is a must-have, especially if you want to make your life easier. If you're doing makeup on other people, this is going to be a great brush set for you as well as a makeup artist, because these brushes are very easy to use on other people's faces. So yeah, this foundation brush, I have to admit, like I got this brush set 7 or 8 months ago, like to try it out, like the final thing. Yes, it took us a hot minute to get this brush set going, but I'm so happy to finally be able to like share it with you guys and see you guys like have it in your hands, and like it's just such a satisfying feeling. The next brush we're going to talk about is an angled brush. I feel like I had to put an angled brush in here. Now when I was thinking of an angled brush for this set, I have angled brushes that are thinner than this, and then I have some that are thicker than this, and I just wanted like a good medium. This ended up being like the perfect angled brush, and when it fluffs out, like after you've used it, it fluffs out so nicely. Fits so good around the cheeks. I like to use the end of it here, and I use the end of an angled brush to kind of give me that swooping effect, to kind of lift the cheekbones. I use it also to kind of lift the eye here to put bronzer on the sides, and it just blends nicely even when you just pat down, which I think is the best part about it. Angled brush you may have, or if you end up with this brush set, I think is just a must-have brush for your everyday makeup or your clients. It's just a really good brush to just really get in the hollows of the face. It's not just good for like the application of your bronzer and things, it's really good for blending. I've used this for bronzer as well, not just contour, but I tend to use 2 of these because I'm lazy and I don't want to clean them in between. But I use one for creams and then I use one for powders, because that's how much I just love this brush. I use it for my cream bronzer and my cream blush and things, and then I have like one that I use for like powder blush. You guys will see overlaying here, and obviously I will demonstrate how I use this for creams and then for powder blush and things like that. Okay, the next brush we're going to talk about is the Fluffy Crease Brush in TG08. Not only does this work amazing to get, like, I like to do like a contour with cream in the eye socket just to like get that started. Like, it kind of makes me feel put together without being put together by like just contouring my eyelid. So I use it for that, but this is also a great crease brush. It's a great spot concealer brush. I think that's my favorite thing to use it for, is to spot conceal, because it's just so like dense and round. It's just a really great spot concealing brush, to be honest, but you can also use it to like get in the inner corners, you know, contour your eyes. You can use it for eyeshadow as well. If you want to really pack on a shadow, this will be your guy, because it's dense, so it'll pick up a lot of product. So if you're doing like a really dark smoky eye or something, you will probably love using this for that. And one thing I notice is all of these brushes, like, they pick up product so well. Like, it's so easy to apply makeup with these brushes, because they just pick up everything easily without it like just going everywhere. Sometimes when you have brushes that are not dense enough, they will be like a little too flimsy or thin, and when you pick up product, it kind of just like, you know, it does the whole like type of thing, because it's just kind of flimsy, so the hairs are just kind of moving a lot because it's just not dense enough. You're not gonna have that problem with these brushes. All of these brushes have so many, like, they have perfect amount of hair. The next brush I want to talk to you guys, ooh wee, do I love this brush, you guys. I use it for so many things. So it is the Precise Face Brush in TG03. Not only is this amazing for precision, I mean, that's why it's called the Precise Face Brush, but you can use it for it just like so many things. Like I think I showed you guys the last brush how I used it to like contour the nose. If you want to do a quicker nose contour, this fits really nicely along the nose as well. Great to get precision contour, like if you're gonna do cream contouring, this is a great brush to like apply it with. What I personally use it for though is I like to use this to blend my under eye concealer. It is just the perfect brush, and I love this because I like getting like that brightening effect under my eyes. My biggest flaw or insecurity, I guess as you can say, are my under eyes. My under eyes are just, they're kind of sunken in. It's hereditary. I have hereditary under eye circles, so I like to really brighten under there. So this is so good whenever I go in, because I go in with like a concealer to cover and then I go tap a little more like of a lighter shade to kind of brighten. When I go into tap with that brighter shade, this is just like perfect because it doesn't get concealer everywhere. Sometimes if you take, for example, the foundation brush, it just kind of drags the concealer down too much into your contour, and then you have to add more contour, and then you're just kind of like packing on product. But this makes it to where it's so precise you don't have to worry about that. So I take one side and I pat down the concealer, right, and then I take the clean side and then I'll use that to blend into the contour, and that just really makes sure that, you know, I'm not dragging down too much product. Use that I use this for, I don't think I recorded it actually, I think I forgot, but I love using this to put on my eyeshadow primer or like to conceal my eye, and blends out very fast, very easily. Sometimes I'm a girl on the go, and so I want to do things quickly, and I love that this puts that on quickly. I usually have like long nails or press on nails or some kind of nails, so it's like pretty hard for me to get like in there with my finger, so this is like an alternative to that for me. Tapered powder brush. So this is just basically a little tapered brush. If you don't have one of these, get one of these. This is amazing. So this one in particular, it's like a weird combo between dense but flimsy, so it's so good. Like it's dense enough to really pick up and hold up product. You guys will see overlaying, really good for that. And so you can actually use this brush to bake. Like if you wanted to pack on that setting powder and bake, which I'm gonna be doing in the clip here, you can really do that with this brush. Like it's pretty amazing. So I go in and I bake with this, and then I use the same exact brush to dust off all the powder, and va boom, we have a really beautifully baked face. I've always loved a brush like this. If you have something similar to this, yeah, that's what you would use it for. And another really great use for a brush like this, because it's so tapered, is you can really get precision contouring, like a sculpted face with this. Like if you just go in with a little bit of like, you know, contouring powder and just, yeah, you can really get a precise, sculpted, lifted face with this brush as well. The next brush we're going to be talking about is the Expert Face Brush in TG01. This is basically your standard fluffy powder brush, but it's tapered. So I know there's a lot of different kind of powder brushes. I'm going to tell you why this one is different. So usually when you get a powder brush, it's like a fluffy one that's like really rounded and domed, or it's like fluffy, rounded, dome, and then kind of like a little flat. So those are all great, but like the super like rounded ones, they kind of don't have any precision to them. Me thinking in my makeup artist mind, no, we need like a powder brush that has precision. We need one that is like a little tapered. So I personally love using this for bronzer, like just to really bronze a face. I don't love using like the round fluffy ones because I feel like the bronzer just ends up going everywhere, and like what's the point? I don't know, I feel like I just end up bronzed in places I don't want to be bronzed. So this one makes sure that the bronzer kind of gets in the right areas. You could do that 3&E thing to your face, and it just does a beautiful job with bronzer. That's my favorite use for this, but it is tapered, so you can use it to dust away powder underneath the eyes, or just to powder up really quick, or to touch up. You can throw this in your purse to touch up. You have a tapered powdered brush like this, try it for bronzer. Just try it one time and thank me later. Okay, now we are down to eyes. So we're gonna do our eyes. I love this eye look. I just love this eye look. So I'm excited to not only share with you guys the eye look, but also how I got it. So we're gonna first talk about the large blender in TG10. So this one has a multi-purpose as well. So before we get into the eyes, I actually always use this to do my highlight. So it's just the perfect little like highlighting brush. It gets really nicely on the cheekbones, also on the brow bone in the inner corner. It fits really nicely on the nose. So this is just a really great like highlighting brush for you. This is just a staple brush in my opinion. So I love that you can get in the highlights, but also lazy girl hacks. A really big fluffy brush like this can give you the easiest to blend crease colors. Like you could just like take a nice soft brown and just, or even your bronzer, you can even take your bronzer if you're in a hurry or you're just like a simple makeup girly. You just like really quickly can blend out. You guys will see me do it overlaying. Like I just like, it's so effortless, it's ridiculous. Like just and done. Like a fluffy brush like this is perfect to get that crease or whatever, that transition shade on your eyelid or contour shade if you're just gonna do like some simple makeup. Perfect for that. The next brush we're going to be talking about is the Small Fluffy ITG09. I feel like every girl needs 2 or 3 blending brushes in their life to do their eyeshadow. This one is the one you would go in with a little bit of a darker brown, and this one really fits in that eye socket. You can really get that blend in the outer part of the eye. It's just a nice like rounded blending brush. I think this is like a staple. I feel like that goes without saying. I feel like a lot of people love and use a brush like this, so I don't feel like I need to talk too much about it, but yeah, I basically used it to deepen up the crease. Okay, the next one is a personal favorite that I'm so excited about. So this resembles a MAC 217 and now pink, because obviously MAC doesn't have a pink 217 brush, but that's like my favorite eye brush ever because you can use it to do your entire eye with one brush. So technically you don't even like need these, but it makes it easier to have these, because this one, if you use this for your transition shade, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna blend. Could you do it with just this? Yes, 100%, because this is not only a blending brush, but it's also a packing brush. Or is you can use it to deepen up the crease even more if you want. You can use it to blend, but I love to use it to pack on product. So there will be sometimes that I'll use one side to deepen up the crease, and then I will flip it around, because this one, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is a little bit pinched. Like it's not round, it's a little bit flat but fluffy. You can pick up product really well with this brush and pack any kind of pigment, glitter, eyelid shade that you want, matte, satin, metallic, like this will do it. This will pack on your eyelid shade for you. And it's a really good brush to pick up product. You would think like, why would you use a blending brush to pick up product? But it works way better than I can even explain it. Just try it and thank me later again. This is just one of my little tricks. I love using this for my eyelid shade because I can pack the eyelid shade, and since it also blends, I can quickly go in and like blend the crease, and then it's like one and done. It makes my life easier than to have to like pack with a flat brush, or like pack my eyelid color with a flat concealer brush and then go in with the blending brush and then pack some more with the, and then go in with, like, no, this just does both things at once. And the very last brush I have is a small eye pencil brush. So you need a small eye pencil brush, whether it's this one or another one, it doesn't matter, but I will tell you why this one is specifically my favorite, like this kind of shape. So there's a lot of pencil brushes that are just round. This one is also tapered. You will notice a pattern with this brush set. A lot of the brushes are tapered. Tapered brushes allow precision, so this is a great brush not only to apply product underneath the eye, which is what you initially think to use this for, but this is amazing to do a faux wing on top of the eye. Well, my favorite thing to do is not really a faux wing, but I like to do a wing, and then I like to take black shadow and use this brush to really like smoke out that wing. And because it is so tapered and precise, it gets in there so easy without thickening up the eyeliner like a lot. Like, I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys. It's happened to me before where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in and like try to smoke my wing, right? And then I take a different brush, obviously, and I will start doing it, and then I end up with the wing twice as thick as what I started with. Yeah, I don't want that. I want something to just smoke out, and because this is kind of pointy, it just gets in there really nicely and just blends. So hopefully that gave you a little insight on like how to use your makeup brushes or how to use makeup brushes, and which brushes I personally recommend and prefer for doing your makeup. Obviously, I curated this brush set as the brushes that I personally use, so this is very much catered towards my opinion and my bias, so you know, just take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of other different brushes and different shapes that work for other people or that other people prefer, so I'm not at all saying like that there isn't, because there definitely probably is. Every artist is different, every person does different things, but if you're looking for my advice, my recommendation, and what I think, these brush shapes to me are the ones that are essential in my collection. And whether you purchase this brush set or you have brushes laying around, you want to see if you have similar shapes, hopefully this video was helpful. But you know, this is my brush set, so I'm going to shamelessly plug it and say to go buy it down below if you are interested and you're needing a new brush set and you're wanting brushes that are going to give you like really pro quality application. I just, you know, they will be down below. I'm nervous but confident because I've been using these brushes for almost a whole year now, 8 months now. So I know these brushes are fabulous and great because I've used them to do my makeup every single day for the last 8 months. And you guys have also asked me, you've seen them in like vlogs, because I can't stop using them. So in vlogs before I was able to talk about it, I would just like, they're not gonna know. Nope, you guys knew. You were asking me, hey, where'd you get those brushes? They're cute. Like, oh girl, I can't tell you yet. So I had to put them away when I would do videos, and I was sad because I'm like, I just want to use my brushes. But yeah, so to end off this video, I do want to say thank you to you guys. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't even be possible. I wouldn't even have a brush set. So I just want to say thank you to you guys. I want to say thank you to Stephanie and her team for just being incredible, catering to everything that I requested this brush set to be, for making it my dream come true, literally. And if you guys have not seen the vlog of the brush set launch party, I'm gonna link that below. You guys have to see it. It is the cutest thing. It's the pinkest vlog I've ever done, I think. The vibes are just so like beautiful in that vlog, and I got to meet so many of my pink girls, and I got to hug you guys and talk to you, and it was just the best time. So I just want to say thank you to everybody that showed up to that as well, and that, you know, all of you guys were there to support me. All the girls who are on PR, who have posted the brushes, who have been raving about the brushes, thank you so much, because honestly it means the world. It has been a dream come true, to be honest, and I just can't say thank you enough, honestly. I like literally already teared up so many times. Like, I think the next day after the brush launch, I was taking a shower and I like cried in the I just busted out crying in the shower. Like, who does that? Like, I'm a really emotional person, you guys. And I try to hide it. I think I do well at hiding it. But yeah, Scorpio vibes, you know. We kind of look like we don't care about anything, but we care a lot. Like, I care a lot about everything. So I care about you guys, and I hope that you will love the collection, and there will be a giveaway. On my Instagram, so go follow me on Instagram, because I am going to be giving away a brush set, so to one of you guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Make sure you go check out Stephanie's video down below. She did a get ready with me using the brushes. I'm gonna link it. Go check her out, leave her some love for me. Alright guys, thank y'all so much for watching today's video. If you stayed until the end, leave me these emojis down below. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.